A Christian haunted house that planned to recreate the scenes from the Pulse nightclub massacre has now been banned, understandably. Now here is a picture for an ad for the haunted house. The haunted house that was meant to take place at an elementary school, advertised that guests of the room, A Journey to Hell on Chicago's South Side, were promised in-your-face scenes of dark reality. Now, the elementary school that was supposed to host the haunted house didn't realize until very recently what this dark reality was going to be. And the ad also read that it was going to be a time to face the consequences of your actions. The choice is life or death, sin or salvation, heaven or hell. The scenes will be action-packed, real, and jaw-dropping. So other than having scenes from the Pulse nightclub massacre, the other scenes that the house was supposedly planned to feature included a botched abortion and the 2015 shooting at a Charleston, South Carolina church that left 9 people dead.
Bananas.
So obviously, this is in poor taste, it's offensive, it's disturbing, it's horrific. But the fact that the ad read that it's time to face the consequences of your actions, somehow implying that there was morality involved with this, even makes it that much more horrific that he is saying that somehow people who were brutally killed while trying to either enjoy themselves in a nightclub or, go to Sunday church or whatever it may be, somehow acted in some way that was immoral. That's just so absolutely disgusting to me. And this guy who is putting it on, Tyrone Tapler, says that this was sort of a Christian immersive experience. He's a registered minister. He's a self-proclaimed trailblazer.
Yeah.
But really, I just think he's an asshole.
That's a good way of putting it.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so I've got to plead guilty to taking my kids to an elementary haunted house
That's
yesterday.
fine.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay. Now, no. Some parents think that's a bad idea. You'll give the kid, you'll scare the kids too much and stuff. I got to confess that when my daughter, 4-year-old daughter, gets scared and then cuddles up close to me, I find that cute.
That's kind of funny because I took my kid, Jason Rubin, to a haunted house this weekend, and he did the exact same thing at Halloween Horrors, and that is not a joke. There's a video footage of it.
So now in their haunted house, which is really good, they have ghouls and goblins and monsters and stuff. They don't have real life. In fact, one of the scenes is Frankenstein, and it has blood on it. Now, that one I'm like, well, let's move along because that looks a little too real, right? If you're going to make it about real life and it doesn't matter what the context is, don't put the Charleston shooting in any haunted house. That's terrible. That's terrible. Like, that doesn't make you afraid as much as it makes you super sad. Yeah. Then you got to explain to the kids, these 9 African Americans were killed in a shooting, and the guy had a racial manifesto. Why are we having this conversation? This is insane. And then I don't understand who is making these choices and whether you're going to choose between heaven or hell. Because he can't mean it about. He seems to be at least biracial. He can't mean it about black people. I don't think. Could he? Couldn't mean it about those churchgoers. I mean, in general. So, but then are you saying it for the Pulse nightclub, the choices gay people made, or the choices the shooter made?
I think either way, he's trying to push the limits, right? He's trying to be edgy and sort of groundbreaking or whatever it may be. But when you're capitalizing on people's tragedies, on real life people who were killed and massacred for no apparent reason in both of these cases, you get into really just awful territory, right? And I just think that this is just beyond disgusting, regardless of what sort of social commentary he was trying to have. I think another component that's a little bizarre is a few months ago he posted an ad to sort of get cast members, right, for the haunted house. And the ad read, Club Pulse dancers, victims, cage people / screamers, extras needed trying to escape a cage. Sounds interesting, come out this Saturday. And presumably, people saw that and were like, oh yeah, this sounds great. Would love to be a victim in this thing. And that's almost just as sick.
Yeah, I think you guys are being kind of light on him. I think, of course, this is what he's trying to do. Like, it's not like he's suddenly just going, all right, I'll do this haunted exorcist house and I'll partner it with this Pulse shooting. He's deliberately using, like, tragedies, tragic shootings as a way to try and get across this fear factor to it, posing these moral choices, no matter which way you spin in it. Oh, is he talking about the killer, or is he talking about those that are gay
matter.
and their choices? He's a Christian activist. I understand, from what I'm taking from it, he's trying to pose the question as, is this the way of life you want to go? Because that's your consequences. And that is fucking sick. That is absolutely sick. Even if that's not his intention, him then posting a post after it saying, yeah, I'm a trailblazer. No, you're a dickhead. And that is exactly what the problem is here. Like, he's trying to capitalize on haunted houses, which are overplayed. They're overplayed. Like, you're trying to install a new means to be scary, something that's got a little bit more real life to it. No, but I could let him off with the excuse that he's just going a little too far, but it's the reasoning. The reasoning behind it, to me, just sells it as this is an absolute imbecile who's trying to prey on innocent lives being lost for his own gain in this way. And by the way, I wonder how Rihanna feels about her picture being used as a means to put across this haunted house.
Yeah, especially when she's been abused herself.
Yeah, right? I don't think that she's going to be too fond of that picture.
Yeah, and so, okay, Francis, you're absolutely right that at a bare minimum, he's an absolute moron for not realizing how offensive that this could be.
Right.
But more likely, it's that he meant it to be offensive because for me, the thing that actually tips the scales is the botched abortion. Not because it's more horrific than the massacres, but because it goes towards intent.
His narrative, what he's sticking with.
Like he's like, oh, don't do this. And my God, you're going to bring elementary school students into a haunted house and have abortion things in there? Are you insane?
Well, he's taking care. He said children under 13 will not be permitted unless accompanied by a parent or guardian. Oh, thank you for the consideration. Just in case, just in case the young kids see it.
Don't put botched abortions anywhere, okay? No. And don't put them in a haunted house. Just stop being an idiot. That's our main conclusion here.
Absolutely.
You know who makes independent media possible? You guys. Because of you, we can actually do this show free of any outside influence. That's what makes us so strong. Become a member today. tytnetwork.com/join. You are the media.